welcome to the Always Betting Podcast. I am your co-host Pisky, and I am joined as always by the one and only Godfather.
Hold on 1 second. I have a prop for today's podcast. No segundo.
Welcome back, first and foremost.
Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is?
Are you
This is a bonanum of my dad's 5-pound sledgehammer. It's the hammer. Who has the hammer? Tell the people. Who has the hammer? I have the hammer. And it's not a small hammer. This hammer was used as an educational tool for me growing up. Okay. So now that we start the podcast off right, I have the hammer. Keep this in mind as we proceed.
I thought you were going to...
There'll be no games this week with the Godfather's not here, so we're not giving him this pick. When I have the hammer, so let's go.
This is starting in a way that I wouldn't have predicted.
That's my job.
There's my dad.
Hey, the birthday boy.
Birthday boy, yeah. Shout out to GSP. He's calling me probably because... Did you give him some bets to make today? Yeah?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Dude, he's hooked. So for those unaware, if you're just joining the pod for the first time, we got my dad helping out a little bit with some of the bets that we've been doing. And oh my God, the guy's a beast. He's telling me that he's watching 3 to 5 NBA games per night.
Oh my God.
He's
prior to this, he wouldn't have watched even one game a night. I'm sure.
No, of course not.
He's not turning that.
No, not at all. But now he has a purpose. Now he's watching them.
You know,
it's too bad that his bets haven't been working out too much lately. But
yeah, you know what? But you know, the other day I said, you know, maybe we take it easy, and he's like, fire away.
Yeah, he's having fun with it. Honestly, it's good for you retirees to get into the juice and have something to root in and be part of something. And we try to make the best of it that we can.
We try, absolutely. And you know what? He's eager to learn too. I think he deserves the proper credit.
He is. So happy birthday to my old man, and I'll have to FaceTime him as soon as we're done here because I haven't spoke to him yet today. I'm dealing with a little bit of something. If you've been following me on social media, dude, I went to the doctor yesterday. I got the results back. Okay. It is not pneumonia. So
no, dude, pneumonia. You think you'd be in front of a stupid microphone?
I had a brutal bout with pneumonia when I was a kid.
Really?
So the doctors told me that I'm probably more susceptible to it these days. That's why she sent me for the exams yesterday. But no.
So you have a bronchial infection? Bronchial infection?
She gave me a puffer.
Yeah.
Gave me nasal spray because she saw inflammation in my nostrils.
Well,
and there was an ear infection brewing up. So when I went to pick up all my meds yesterday, the pharmacist's like, these all for you? What the hell's going on?
You see what I mean? Take care of yourself. Smarten the fuck up.
I'll try. Speaking of health is wealth, everything okay on your end? You missed last week. Everyone was concerned. I know you got a lot of DMs. A lot of people were asking. Everything good with the Godfather? So you don't have to go into specifics, but...
Well, I mean, listen, man.
You're here this week, so
I'm
things
here
must
this
have
week.
improved a little bit.
I'm here this week. Nobody wants to see their mother admitted to hospital and not being in a good spot. But thank you to everybody for your support, your prayers, sincere well wishes. And I have great news. Just this afternoon, my sister's got her home. So I want to finish this up and take my hammer and go visit my mom. So thank you, everyone.
What is this hammer thing? Because as soon as you pull it out, it reminds me of like you're joining Bobby Pizza's network there.
The Hammer Network? That's got nothing to do with that, obviously.
What about the Hammer Bros?
It's the Hammer. I have control. Who has the hammer has control.
You know what? My most feared arch nemesis in the video game land were when I was growing up?
Who?
The Hammer Brothers. In Mario?
Oh,
my God. They throw the hammers at you? Yeah. Oh, my God. I used to have nightmares about those guys.
I love it then.
Yeah, so this, yeah. Before we jump into the page, this is going to be a quick one, folks. The Godfather has to go see his mother. Very important. Familia first, as we always preach on the pod. And I feel like absolute dog shit. I had to get out into the concrete jungle this afternoon to do some Christmas gathering. And let me tell you, it is chaos out there.
Of course. Toronto's always been a shit show at Christmas
The Eaton Center, out of control.
Eaton Center?
Yeah. Out of control. It's so many goddamn people, but I was able to get what I needed, and everything worked out. Got back here. So before we get into our shit picks, what did you think of last week's episode?
I think you did a very good job. Kudos to you. It's not easy to do it solo. Not easy to do it solo on short notice. Sorry about that, but you get a call as you're putting your camera and your microphone together. You gotta go. I mean, what can you do? It was, I wouldn't wish 12 hours in a Toronto emerge on anybody, but these are the things you have to do. You have to step up. But you did a great job.
I appreciate.
I mean, as usual, you're a little hard on yourself because you're Mr. Perfecto. You did a good job, and the content was good. The delivery was good, and you could have said a few extra nice things about me, but you didn't. That's why I had to bring the prop on for this, because there were aspects to that podcast last week that infuriated me from emergency. I watched this from emergency, and I'm like, that fucker uses a family crisis to fucking play games on me. But no, good job. I hope everybody liked it.
I appreciate it, but the reason I bring it up is, well, first and foremost, I want to say a thank you to everyone that reached out. There was quite a few DMs that came through that just said, Pisky, you did a great job, and I love that you put that style of content out. Shout out to SC, because he was the one that asked for that specific episode. It just took me a little bit of time to wrap my head around like how I could deliver it without, I'm just saying a little bit too much, maybe, or
I'm sure it took you an hour and a half to do a 45-minute podcast kind of thing, right?
Well,
with all the editing,
Well, no, for sure. With the editing, it was insane, because you and I, we can go back and forth here we've done it in the past, right? An hour and a half, 2 hours, no problem. But when you're doing it on your own, man, like, what happens when I need a sip of water, I need to take a breath? You can't do anything. It's just one-on-one.
Got to think, right? You got to come up with a comeback to something stupid that I said. Absolutely.
Yeah. I do it on TikTok all the time, but TikToks are short. Yeah. Right, we're talking between 1 and 3, and even 3 minutes is a stretch. Usually, it's like
not the
1
same
minute,
beast.
45 seconds. Right,
not
the 25 minutes of straight talking. So it was awkward. It's not something that I want to do often. Maybe I can jump in and do something here and there if it's a specific topic, but I could not do that on a regular basis. That's for sure. That's totally not up my alley at all.
This is a 2-man rotation without question.
Yeah, 2 minimum, and with guests. But the one thing easier. I do want to highlight is that I think I hit something there that people enjoy, and that is learning something new. And like, that's kind of obvious, right? They want to show up and they want to get value out of what you're saying. Absolutely. Not just me and you arguing all the time. I know there's, like, to some people, I guess there's some entertainment value there, but No, I think I actually noticed something. I noticed something on YouTube because I put a little bit of effort into the thumbnail and the
Hmm.
description and stuff like that. It wasn't just our regular show, right? So I put a bit more into it, and it actually ended up kind of working itself out and showing me that there was a little bit more demand. A couple of followers jumped on.
Oh,
So
really? A little
yeah,
traction. Good for you. There
there
you
was
go.
something there, and that I haven't seen that, especially on YouTube. I can't really tell what's going on Spotify, but especially on YouTube, I haven't seen that in quite a while. So it was a nice little learning lesson, and it was
Well,
nice
good.
to
Well, good.
see
It was
that.
a good topic. I think
Yeah,
that helped,
yeah.
right?
So
It's not something that's widely known and available as far as
highly
information goes.
highly niche was what someone commented on YouTube.
Oh, fucking! So we have some sophisticated
I mean, I don't
followers.
know, but
Good
yeah,
job.
I think there was a lot of learning on my end as well with that one. So yeah, I will focus on that going forward. I know we do the pick thing just to have some fun with it, to make it more digestible for you and
Yeah,
I, to
yeah.
make it easier to go through 18 weeks of doing this. But when
It's
the time
terrible.
comes that we switch it
It's
up a
terrible.
bit,
Every idea you come up with is fucking terrible.
dude, you're throwing mud at the wall. You're hoping that it sticks. You're trying to be
Yeah, well,
entertaining.
you know what?
You, the thing is, I could sit here and talk theory about sports betting or other
No,
things
look,
all day long, but I can't. I physically can't. Personally, I
no,
can't.
no.
So it might be great for people to tune in and stuff like that, but that's just not who I am. I need to be
No,
funny. I need to be
dude,
goofy. I need to be.
there is no shortage of fire starters and arsonists and like betting. Twitter is just
Oh,
every 2 to 3 days there's a new calamity to deal with.
you know what?
And you know what? Let's just do our thing. We
I
do this
can't.
shit.
Yeah.
We do this shit for ourselves and for our few, new friends. And you know what? That's it.
I I've
If you don't
actually
like it,
started I've actually started muting some of the sports betting Twitter's finest on there just because.
it's too much.
No, it is, and I've tried telling some of our friends, members of the Familia, extended Familia, is that I've been in this fucking game, pardon my French, for so goddamn long that to me there's more to life than sports betting. So yeah, am I in the community? I guess kind of, but
Yeah,
I
but
I am more focused on like entrepreneurial kind of settings and
but I
maybe
think
even DeFi and crypto and stuff. Like it's not just
so.
solely sports betting for me. You're not
You've
going to get
always
me
done
on.
that.
Yeah,
Since episode one, you made it very clear.
I can't. I
You
can't.
know,
I'm not passionate enough. Like I know I've
I
been
know,
in
but
this industry a long time, and I
you know,
continue to be deeply entrenched in it. But am I going to sit there and spark up a debate on Twitter about the whether the coach should have ran or threw a pass in the Oklahoma State game on third down? You know what I mean? Like, are you
there's
fucking
so
nuts?
many.
I
There's
cannot
just
stand that.
there's
I
so many
cannot stand
toxic
that.
subjects, and the example you brought up is actually a very like tame one. Like there are just people out there that are just they're just waiting to say, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like someone will put
Yeah,
something, "What the fuck are you talking?" And then boom, but whatever. It's okay.
dude, it's
We we
garbage. It
we got
really is.
families to take care of. We got families to enjoy. We got life to enjoy. Yeah, are we members of the community? Maybe it doesn't matter. Like whatever.
But dude, like even putting in bets these days, like that is something that just because there's so much else going on, but I much rather set up situations so that the people that need to get down on these games, right? All the professionals out there, not you and I, we're the
No,
recreational guys, but all the
yeah,
professional. I That's my role in all of this, right? And I
yeah.
think in sports betting, that's kind of lost. People don't realize because you have to get to a very high level before you realize that you need a guy like Pisky to get you places to bet so that you can continue attacking your edges and angles. And it's very niche, it's very unique, right? But I think I have to stay in that zone because that I can tolerate. Yeah. When I'm setting things up for some of the pros that, you know, we frequent with, we talk regularly with, I'm fine with that aspect. But if you're asking me to crack the code and sit here and put in hours in front of the screen doing live betting and shit like that, I've done all that before. I cannot. I can't handle it anymore. So it's completely different. And that's why, you know, you're never going to find me in the middle of a debate about sports betting online. That's impossible. That's not going to happen. And the last thing I want to say before we get into this, because I'm curious to know what you think of this, that whole Masterclass thing. Do you see that?
Yes. Oh, of course. How could you miss it?
That's when I started muting. I'm like, I can't take this anymore. Because for me, listen, for someone who's trying to improve in public speaking and stuff like that and get into different things, I DM'd Bobby Pizza myself, and I said, dude, I just want to say congratulations. I think that was a pretty cool gig. You know, I don't know why everyone's freaking the fuck out.
Well,
you know, and same with Captain Jack and Rufus and RX Gambo. Like, these are all members of the community. We see them every August in Vegas. And I don't know the other ones personally well enough. Like, I know them in passing just to say hello. But what? Like, why is everyone so upset here? They had an opportunity. They took it.
They took it.
What's wrong with it?
They had an opportunity that I don't think anybody would have turned down. And
I think I saw Spanky turned it down.
But. Well, but see, I think that is another kind of thing where there's just so many players in the game, and there's too many people that are just waiting to shoot the next person down.
Yeah.
To suggest that those 5 people have no business doing something like that and then critiquing what they, you know, did. And like, it was just a little absurd, to say the truth. And I think Bobby Pizza did a really good job of like putting himself in front of it and saying, hey, listen, this is who it was for. This is how it came about. And I didn't go and actively seek to be on. And you know what I mean? Like, he did a great job, and I had zero issue with any of it. So if it's not for you, shut the fuck up and get out of the way. It was for somebody. I'm sure somebody got something out of it.
No, okay, the way I look at it is, if you're a novice sports bettor, you've never placed a bet in your life, you want to get into this industry,
100%.
These people are actually going to teach you something. Like, hello.
Without question.
Right? So, okay, maybe they can't teach the fucking all the supreme experts that must be billionaires on gambling Twitter. Okay? Yeah. Because the way they talk, like, I know, I've been in the game a long time. I know a lot of people that are multimillionaires in this space directly due to sports betting. So these must be billionaires online that are wasting all their time on fucking Twitter. Okay? And they're losing their marbles. But
I mean,
can you honestly say that these people, if you go and sign up with no sports betting background whatsoever and you want to make sports betting a sideline, you're telling me I don't know what the Masterclass looks like. I don't even know what they talk about. But you're obviously going to learn something from those people. We all know those people have made money in this industry. There's no question about that.
Without question. You know, that Masterclass is not set up for a Spanky. It's not set up for somebody like that.
No.
Right? But if it's for a novice, somebody wanting to get into the space, listen to what Bobby and the boys got to say. Absolutely. Like, I didn't understand that. And you know what? I did not reach out to Pizzola only because, like, I saw like the frustration, like in his podcast. You know what I mean? Like, I could see that this he's just inundated with
Oh, he likes the drama. I think he likes to go toe to toe with people online.
Well, yeah, he won't let things go. So you're going to go toe to toe in this space with people if. You know,
I don't know how you have the time to do something like that, me personally, but again, different.
You know, at the end of the day, to me, it looked like they did a good job on it, and you know, let all the experts debate the validity or the usefulness of the content, whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to talk about it.
No, definitely. There was lots of fires.
It was nuts.
A lot of forest fires out there, without question.
Absolutely nuts. And it's like, okay, if Masterclass, just to say one last word on it, if Masterclass went after, I don't know, the Vegas Dave and that fucking Bender clown that pops up every now and then, right? If they had these kind of guys, the tout guys, then yeah, okay, then there's something to be said. But yeah. I mean, the people that were listed on that Masterclass panel, yeah, they're all people that have been in this industry a long time, and for what I know about them, they've done well. So why they're not allowed to help people out? I don't know. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, okay, we'll leave it 20 minutes. We blabbed. Now it's time to do the picks. What do you got for me this week, Godfather?
Okay, well, again,
I'm opening them up. Spank odds. Thank you, Scott, for posting the Circa contest picks. There were a few weeks there. I had. Here we go with the hammer.
I want the Chiefs 3.5 at home. So that's my hammer pick. What do you mean? We can't pick a Saturday game?
I don't think so, because it's Friday at 6 p.m. I don't think Scott can get there in time. I think they had to be in yesterday if we wanted a Saturday game.
Okay, I have 2 words to that. Jesu Cristo. Okay, I gotta go somewhere else. I'm gonna go somewhere else.
What about your Steelers? Are they gonna do it this week or what? How are you feeling about Pittsburgh right now?
No, I'm not. You know what? We're about another year or 2 away. We can't do it without. First of all, George Pickens has been making me fucking crazy all season.
Is he?
You know, he's got. Yeah. All I need to see is, you know, him and Antonio Brown enjoying a drink somewhere, going down South Beach together. I painted you a good enough picture.
Where do they find, because Plaxico Burress was a little bit of an outlaw too, was he not?
I don't know, Pisk. This is a very painful topic. So let's. Okay, I can't take the Chiefs.
Is Watt out?
No, Watt's going to play.
Okay,
Watt's
that was scary though. You were nervous when you saw it.
Without question. And this was why. Just to wrap up the Steelers, this is why it was really super important for them to get a viable WR2. They couldn't. They didn't. They got out. They didn't want to sell the farm, But Mike Williams from the Jets apparently he can't learn the Steelers' offensive playbook. It's one of the most rudimentary in the league. We're not trying to finesse people out there. Hello. So
something happened with him because I don't know. He got chased out of New York too. Couldn't
I don't fucking
do it anymore.
I don't know. We needed somebody better than him. Now without Pickens in the lineup, you see the offense is going to struggle. So maybe our defense. The defense has been keeping us in games anyway. So whatever.
Yeah, it's always the offense. If you didn't have Boswell, you'd be like what, 4-8? How many weeks are we in? I'm completely lost in the football season now.
Okay, so since I got thrown that curveball, no Chiefs, then let's go with. Fuck me. I'll take the Eagles.
The Eagles.
Yeah.
Mine is 3.5 on the road.
You love that, so that's a yes. Well, first of all, you have to say yes anyway, due to my.
I don't know what you see there, so
I see a cover. I see a cover. That's all that I see.
We went back-to-back 3-2, and
yes,
in the last 2 weeks, I think we're toast. We're right in the middle. I don't think we have a chance at anything. I did write down some stats just to let everyone know that this is pretty much completely useless at this point.
Well, listen.
We're 6-4. There's 2,100 entries either tied or above us for the fourth quarter prize. And shit, I didn't write that down, but there's quite a few people that are 10-0. So that doesn't look great. And if we want to go the other way, the booby prize, which I've been working on for 15.
Are you being sponsored by somebody that makes brown jackets, or something's got to be?
Can you let me talk about the stats?
Last place. I have a trigger temper, and yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Last place, 23-52. And we're currently sitting at 31-44. So we're 8 off the pace because of our last 2 weeks of going 3-2, 3-2. It ain't gonna happen. We either gotta win out or lose out. There's no in between.
So if we lose out,
we may have a chance.
Attempting to win out, I'm okay. But don't come on here trying to tell me to lose. We gotta lose. We don't lose. We got off on a bad start, and then all this fucking merda about the brown jacket started. It's too much.
Okay.
Go ahead. You pick one, bro.
You want me to pick one? I'm trying to lose. So I will take... there's actually... The spreads are pretty damn tight this week.
Yeah, it's not an easy week. Well... With our record, can we really actually talk about easy weeks? I don't think so.
No. I will take Cowboys +4 at home.
It's 3.5, G.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Because it should be a 4, so that's why
should be a 4.
I'm taking the shit +3.5.
Okay.
This is so unentertaining. I've lost ways how to make it entertaining, because usually you can twist it like, okay, let's go for this, let's go for that. Now we're actually in no man's land.
Man, we're in no man's land, so let's
make it as quick as possible. Next.
Next. Let's go with the 49ers. I'll take them on the road.
Okay.
Pick them.
San Francisco pick them.
Go
no
ahead.
Fighting. That's pretty much consistent across the board. I will take the shittiest team on planet Earth. Who is that?
I'm going to say you're taking the Jets.
No, the Jets are actually warming up. They look pretty good.
The Patriots?
Weeks. No. Come on, you see it. It's right at the top of the board. They're awful. The famous Jameis experience is over. Experiment is over.
Oh my God! The Browns?
Yeah, the Browns +7.5.
Okay, well, you know what? That's AFC North. Maybe they keep it close. But...
It's currently 9 at Bookmaker. That's why I did that.
9? Jesus Christ. Why didn't I? You could have told me that. I would have fucking taken the Bengals with my hammer pick. Okay. Last one. Let's go. This one's going to freak you out, I think. Let's go Raiders at home.
The Raiders at home.
Yeah. -1.5.
You want to get together and watch that game this weekend?
Dude, I don't.
What do you think? I'm surprised the NFL is even televising it. Jacksonville at Las Vegas. Garbage. How much would you pay to go to that game?
Nothing.
Seriously, right? I don't know if there's $1. No. No thanks.
No, I got other things to do.
Brutal. Yeah. Okay. Las Vegas.
Cinco. Let me get my aid. So what we have. We got Browns, plus 7.5. We got Eagles, minus 3.5. We got 49ers, pick 'em. We've got somehow the Raiders, minus 1.5 at home. And the Big Blue Star, plus 3.5 at home. I think
all right,
by the next podcast, the hammer will be in Pisky's possession, because those are some lame-ass picks, but who cares?
Dude,
Fade!
You've won back.